me, fam? It's your boy ZEL back with another vid, man. This vid right here, I'm gonna be checking out a video by Shonen Showdown. He one of my favorite One Piece content creators, bro. It's him, um, King of Lightning, Tech King, and it's these other guys. I think their name is Top T Podcast. I watch them a lot when it comes to do with One Piece. I watched them a whole lot, man. I enjoy their channel. So this gonna be a little like a little rebuttal response slash reaction to some of the points that was made in this video right here. What if Naruto and Luffy swapped anime? So basically what they was doing in this video, they was like, oh, if they swapped anime, what would they do and how would they get through the battles, right? I got some disagreements. Now I'm not taking no. This is not like a serious thing. I'm not taking no shots. I'm just showing my disagreement. As I said, I love this channel, bro. I messes with them. So we gonna check it out, see what it's hitting on, bro.
What if
Well, I
Naruto
already saw it. I already saw it. I'm just running through it, the stuff I disagree with,
and Luffy swapped roles? How far would they get if they switched fights? Who would achieve he's
right?
at in the story?
Let's go.
We're gonna be talking about the fights. The fights is probably gonna be the longest one. So I've compiled a list of all their major fights that you guys can see here.
Eventually.
All right, right. I am trying to get to the point. Hold
And
on.
we're basically just gonna be going
So my hold on.
through really quickly where Luffy's at in the story and how far he would get going up against Naruto's major fights, and then the same thing for Naruto against Luffy's. For the second topic, we have goals. So for goals,
Right.
we're not talking about if they switch roles, just if they switch.
I'm gonna go through the post fights, like post time skip fights. I'm gonna go through that. I'm not gonna really do too many of their arguments, but I'm gonna go to some of the stuff that they said I disagree with. Right.
The anime, right?
I'm gonna give
Where
my
would they be
opinion
in
on it. I'm
Naruto's
gonna
goals
be
in One
responding to
Piece?
the pre time skip, and I also got something about where they would have been at and who I think the better character overall for their the two respective verses would be. Like, is Luffy better for Naruto than Naruto would be for One Piece?
What would he be like? The third topic is character match. So for character match, we have to find a character in One Piece that most closely resembles Naruto, and then the same for Luffy. And then for the
He wouldn't make it in Naruto because
He
what?
actually
Billy's would
would.
have.
He actually
He said Naruto. This is the first. It was so much disrespect being tossed around in this vid, bro. Like it was literally so much disrespect for both both sides in this vid, bro. Like I'm a huge like I messes with One Piece and Naruto, right? Two of my favorite anime, right? Messes with both of them. I'm more of a One Piece guy. I like the One Piece story more, right? I think One Piece is the better one. But to say that Luffy doesn't make it through none of Naruto, cold disrespect. My man right here, who I paused on, he said something real, something real crazy too. But
He wouldn't because none of his abilities would apply because you're putting him in
Oh,
the
but
Naruto
but
universe. So
that,
his
that's what.
his
Hold on,
entire
hold on.
crux is his devil.
Okay, so yeah. Let's get there because this is what you coming with, game.
Why is
Hey,
Ray
you see,
stuck?
you
I
see,
know.
you see.
Start it up.
Okay, as we prepare for some of these horrific
all right, let's
private phone body
let's get through
right,
that, right?
Orochimaru would be easy. Kiba, we're not worried because Luffy pre-time skip had act
Now the Orochimaru thing, I don't think that's so easy. But let's
gear
keep going.
second and gear third. So Kiba's getting out of there. Same thing as Neji. The first major problem that we would have to worry about is against Gar because we know Gar had
I agree wholeheartedly. This is one of the first loose stats I agree with wholeheartedly, bro. Like Gara would be somewhat of a problem for Luffy.
access to
Absolutely.
Shukaku with the summoning jutsu and everything as well. He would have an attack that is and Sasuke. I mean,
Let's
Sasuke would
go
be a
up,
great
bro.
fight to watch.
Cause
You want to do Kiba? Are we serious?
I mean,
He's
yeah,
not
I
clear.
don't even know why Keep is on this list. That was just.
yeah,
Let's
Kiba's
get him out
getting
of here.
washed.
What is Luffy gonna do against Neji? Naruto literally.
My first disagreement. What he gonna do with Neji? He's pre-time skip Luffy, right? If we count all the pre-time skip Luffy, he could already react to speeds of light, bro. This what they not even understanding. Like pre-time skip Luffy already can react to speeds of light. Like Kuma was straight up stated to do it too. Luffy and Zoro at that point, Luffy was faster, everything. He was over Zoro, right? By the time they got to Kuma, Zoro was reacting to Kuma. Kuma straight up stated his paw fruit when he throw his hands like that and move through the air at light speed. He said it move at light speed. He straight up states that. Luffy was reacting to that. Luffy would straight up just blitz him and knock him out, bro. He would blitz Neji and knock him out. And then and that Trigram palm, the Trigram palms, that was not gonna work on him at all, bro. Let's be real. It shut off your chakra points. Like as they was saying, he keep his powers and all that, but he don't have chakra, bro. He don't really have a way to hurt him. Rotation, he could try that, but he ain't gonna be fast enough to stop him from hitting him at all.
Luffy had to create clones to confuse Neji from the ground to beat him. Luffy is a straightforward fighter. He doesn't have tricks. He doesn't have things to get through Neji's.
He don't need any of that when he's so much more faster than him and he hit hard as hell. He can hit, bro, like hard, extremely hard. Luffy can hit extremely hard. He's knocking this man out and he's way faster than him.
Byakugan. Sure, Neji may not be able to shut down his chakra, 100% because he doesn't have chakra, right? But we're assuming he has chakra when he's in Naruto, because he's in Naruto now, right? What is he going to do?
What is the Byakugan going to do against Luffy's speed? We've seen this because let's be for real, Luffy pre is faster than Neji, and we've seen to where
Yeah,
even if you
he
have the eyes
absolutely
like for
is.
Naruto, for Sasuke and Rock Lee, whether you have the eyes or not doesn't matter. It's if you can you be fast enough to keep up with the movements. Luffy's going to be faster than him. That has nothing to do with the
I
speed.
agree.
So then let's take that argument and apply it to Sasuke. That maybe you guys would struggle with Gaara if Luffy was in that position, but Luffy is
Yep.
pretty stretchy, so if he tries to get crushed, he'll probably withstand. So then your biggest opponent is probably Sasuke. Sasuke is also very fast. So how is Luffy going to beat that?
Now the Sasuke thing. Y'all do have an argument, right? You have a little argument, right? But y'all missing one major opponent who Luffy fought in pre-time skip named Enlil, who had I believe it's like a lightning fruit. Y'all tell me the name, but you know what I'm talking about. He was like calling himself the god of Skypiea. He had a lightning fruit. Way faster than Sasuke. Way faster, way more dangerous. And they said something about a Chidori in
Luffy is no stranger to anything.
they was like he weak to piercing attacks. Yeah, but is the Chidori going to hit Luffy? Not only that, as I said, he moving at light speed. At the time that Sasuke was using Chidori, you got electric like movement. At that point in time, you got movement of lightning movement, right? He could do that. Like Kakashi said, I was fast enough to catch lightning, which is why he brought Sasuke up to that speed, which is also going to be one of my arguments for them because they do. My man at the bottom with the glasses on, he said something crazy, y'all. It was straight disrespectful to Naruto, straight disrespectful. But yeah, he dealt with Enlil, bro. He'll deal with Sasuke. He faster, he more powerful. He will knock Sasuke clean out. Gum Gum Gatling, the axe kick, all that. He giving them the works, bro. He giving them the works. Easy. His hardest challenge in pre-time skip is Gara, cause what he could do with that with Shikaku or maybe the end Sasuke. Those are the main two ones he's having a problem with. But with Shikaku, I think Luffy could take that easy too because he got Gear 3. Pre-time skip, Luffy has Gear 3. He could make a big old giant arm, like all that, bro. Like, come on, some line.
Of that magnitude.
I mean, and we're talking about a high level of observation hockey.
Observation hockey. You know what I'm saying? So Luffy is no stranger
He
to
ain't got observation hockey yet, but he did have conquerors. He had conquerors. We don't know if that what he saw with Mihawk was confirmed observation, but we do know he had conquerors, which would also work in his favor for him. It could work for in his favor.
I think Luffy pre-time skip beats Sasuke because Luffy's
It's
main
a
weakness
piercing
is
attack.
piercing attacks, right? Chidori, yeah, lightning, whatever, but like the main thing for Chidori
Also skipping
is
the
a
fact that
piercing
there's
attack.
people with
So
weapons
is
like
Sasuke
Kimimaro.
is a
He's all piercing
yeah.
attacks.
Doesn't matter.
what do you
Yeah, that don't matter. Remember, and Lil hit him with a sharpening attack. He changed the form of that golden rod into something that can stab, and he stabbed Luffy. Luffy still beat the brakes off him. And Lil, to me, is Luffy's nightmare matchup. I mean, Naruto's nightmare matchup.
I mean, it doesn't matter. This dude has almost died several times.
I think one we are like
So has Naruto. Naruto would have died if Tsunade wasn't dead. When Kabuto cut his chakra to his heart off, he would have died.
gravely underestimating Luffy's durability. Number one, honestly, if we were going into a slugfest, Luffy is getting up every time, and I don't want to talk about pre-time, but even post, there have been times where like Luffy should have.
And suffocate him. And he died. And he died. He fought and he died.
Now the thing with that, right? They were saying that Gara would basically get Luffy because of the crocodile thing. Crocodile, in certain ways, he's way more of a dangerous threat than Gara was. That's one. Luffy way more faster than pre-time skip Gara. He wouldn't even be able to rap. Gara couldn't even do nothing with Rock Lee. He could barely do anything when he saw that speed. Remember, Sasuke came with the same speed, hit him with the Chidori. My man fell out. Had to get revived and brought back, taken out and put in a tree. Sasuke was chasing him through the forest. He couldn't do anything. And you saying that Gara gonna get this Luffy? Nah, nah.
If Luffy died, One Piece would
He
have ended.
fought
Luffy is still
Crocodile.
alive. Let's
Bro,
not do that.
He
bro,
literally
like,
died in his
Let's
first
not do
fight
that.
with Crocodile.
thing is-
And he found out by happenstance if I wet Crocodile, I can do damage. The reality is, he's gonna fight Gar the first time, and he's gonna lose
Which is a
to Gar
smart
the first
fighter,
time.
by the way. He actually found out that he could use water.
Let's
Your
get to
shadow
the other
clone,
argument.
every
No,
and summoning jutsu.
Smoke is a threat.
That's where like the first issue.
hold on.
Alright,
Slow
Chase
to
it-
end
Chase
the
it to
anime a long
that
time
time.
ago.
Chase it
No
to
one's
that
moving at
Dave,
light
Dave,
speed.
All right. We gonna move on to post time skip now.
Yeah. All right. Basically, Alvida, Captain Morgan, Buggy, Kuro, Lee, they're
Post time
they're,
skip. He meant the Naruto one.
they're getting washed. Like you have the Nine Tails Chakra, you have
Yeah,
Rasengan.
Buggy getting washed. Most of pre-time skip is getting washed by Naruto also. Most of it is getting washed. Nightmare mashups is Enlil, Crocodile maybe too, and Marineford.
And summoning jutsu.
But Luffy didn't win in Marineford.
That's where like the first issue comes up.
Kashi comes in and saves Naruto from Smoker, bro. Like,
Replacement stepson. I'm gonna save you. Yeah, the very first issue is Crocodile because obviously he has his poison,
Sand powers.
sand powers. But again, we've seen Naruto handle. If he has his Naruto Kurama chakra, right? Not, it's not touching him. It's creating a protective barrier around him. When we get to Bellamy just be bouncing everywhere. He's not a threat ever. Like whatever. Anel has to deal with every single one of his thousands of shadow clones as well as like
Yeah, he do, right? But are we forgetting when Enlil was creating big old spirit bomb, almost spirit bomb size lightning and throwing it like just eradicating stuff?
Anel is even though he has the speed of light, lightning powers. Like we've seen again, as you guys have said, you saw Luffy handle his lightning. Naruto has handled Sasuke's lightning. Like, I would say Aokiji could potentially be a problem, but he didn't fight. He didn't fight him, right? Like
Yeah,
Aokiji
nah.
just came up, said,
Aokiji would have washed Naruto the same way he washed Luffy. He would have washed Naruto, bruh. He would have washed him.
like, "Yo, Nami, nice rack," and then just like bounced.
it's not a fight.
So
Now, Kizaru's an interesting one because Kizaru.
It's not interesting. He would have washed Naruto, bro. He would have washed Naruto. He'd have beat the brakes off Naruto. Naruto was not that fast at that time. He'd have got kicked all over the place. Remember how he was kicking everybody in the Novas? How he was kicking them all over the place? He did the same thing to them. He would have been kicking, laughing, ooh, hoo, hoo, looking at his watch all at the same way he did when he was fighting the Novas, bro.
Moves at the speed of light, apparently.
He comes in
All that he would have been giving them all that,
because
bruh.
the
and
same
he's
way
supposed
that
to show overwhelming force, so
yeah,
Yeah, for
does
sure,
the exact same thing.
for sure.
Really comes in and helps Naruto against Kizaru. So it's like
And then
it's
Kuma
not.
bumps
Yeah.
him everywhere else. So
I'm gonna just say this. I'm
he
gonna
would
just
have
say this.
probably
If
been able to
Naruto
save
went to go
Ace.
save Ace, Ace would have lived.
Ace would have lived.
I'll make this really, 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 really brief. Naruto has
Kizaru, so
Time
it's like
out.
And then
it's
Kuma
not.
bumps
Yeah.
him everywhere else. So
I'm gonna just say this. I'm
he
gonna
would
just
have
say this.
probably
If
been able to
Naruto
save
went to go
Ace.
save Ace, Ace would have lived.
Ace.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He would not have lived. Ace would not have lived if Naruto would have went to go see save Ace. Let's really break this down. No, do you understand who was there? Who all of Luffy had to get through? Mm, He fought. Remember, he fought Hawkeye. One Hawkeye attack would daggone get rid of the whole all the shadow clones from him. Did you see how he cut through that block of ice, the wave, that big old tsunami wave that was frozen? He cut through all of that with one slice. One slice. Yeah, yeah, he got shadow clones. What are you gonna do when Aokiji stick his hand on the ground and say Ice Age and freeze the whole battlefield? Nah, he had three admirals up there, bro, and Sengoku, and the seven what the warlords. I think it's seven. The seven warlords. He had all of them there. Luffy is getting washed. From what we know of Mihawk right now, do you think a post time skip Luffy, right? I mean, Naruto. That mean he 12. The 12-year-old Naruto. I don't care how far you try to go on. It could be end of part one. Naruto is not making it past me. Hawkeye is easily up there with Shanks and him. He's there, bro. He's that tier. He's not making it past them, bro. He's not making it past them. You got Akainu. Akainu would annihilate Luffy at that point in time. The killing attempt, but don't worry about it, cause Shanks will be there to save him, like how he saved Luffy. If Shanks didn't come on that battlefield, Luffy would have died, bro. He would have died, just like Naruto would die. Naruto is dying at Marineford, bro.
Ace would have lived.
I'll make this really, 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 really brief. Naruto has no speed to deal with a lot of these characters. Kuro, speed.
This was the disrespect I was talking about right here. He named the cat guy Kuro, the trashiest of trash. Buggy is more of a threat than this guy. That's like me saying, what Luffy gonna do against an Armed Black Ops guy? And none of the Armed Black, they be getting straight destroyed. They fodder. Can't do nothing with, can't even do nothing with Liu Kid's Armed Black Ops guys. They couldn't do nothing with Gara. If an Armed Black Ops guy is all you got to protect you, you're dead. 99% of the time, you're dead. And just like you'll be dead if this guy was there to protect you, you're dead. I just explained it already that when Kakashi taught Sasuke how to do the Chidori, he had to get him up to his speed. We know that when Kakashi made the Chidori, he was moving at the speed of lightning, bro, because he was able to catch lightning with it. That is way faster than this fodder character right here. He would put the hands on his man. Beginning series Naruto, when he first learned the shadow clones, would put the hands on his guy. I would rather have Chotsu than have this guy watching me, bro. Like, get out of here with this. Come on.
He has no speed. We don't really see Naruto's speed, honestly, until maybe about that Naruto Sasuke first fight. So that
No.
number one is
We see his speed when he's able to keep up with guys like Sasuke after he learned how to move lightly and he learned the Chidori. When the Chidori is a lightning speed feat, bro. It literally is.
crazy. I don't know what Naruto is going to do because we don't see speed from Naruto like that. We don't. Y'all are really skating through Arlong.
That was crazy. No disrespect to him either, because I like him. I be seeing him on a lot of the videos with
Even
Shonen.
we get Luke.
Listen, what blew me away was Naruto's washing Marine Ford and saving Ace. That is the most
Crazy.
when Luffy was in.
That is ridiculous. It is. Kuma was there. Mihawk was there. Dolphy was there. The three admirals were there. Now, when I get to the three admirals and Mihawk, we talking about top tier. We talking about the top tier of One Piece, bruh. And y'all sitting here saying he just pre-time skip Naruto is saving Ace. No. No, we talking about guys who threw hands with Whitebeard was up there. Nah, bruh. Nah.
Marine Ford, and they were talking about him being
Now
the
let's
son
get
of
to the
God.
That both of these characters have to activate.
post-time skip.
Yo,
This
what's
dude had
crazy
L
to me?
first letter of luck.
What's
He
crazy
wasn't
to
even
me?
supposed to make it.
Now I'm gonna give a quick breakdown of what I believe in this because I'm not gonna use this whole video. They went to their sides. They had some crazy arguments. He said Shonen said that he believed that Luffy runs into problems only when he reached up to Madara and them. I'm gonna have to disagree with you, brother. I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Shonen. See, a lot of the One Piece fan base, they don't take into account. They say, "Oh, they physically stronger in One Piece. They do this, do that. He got future sight. Yeah, he can have all that, right? But what he gonna do against a Sharingan Genjutsu, bro? You could be fast, have future sight, all that all you want, right? Luffy is having problems with that, bro. Like, I think let's just go through it point by point, right? I think that Luffy would he could get through pain possibly, but that's a hard battle still. Like even with his gear four, let's say he was at gear four, gear five, because that's what he said, gear four, right? So I'm gonna do what Shonen said, gear four Luffy versus uh um uh Pain. He bro, listen, Pain can can easily take his soul. He can take his soul if he get a chance to grab him. He can take his soul. And this is my problem with the Naruto One Piece thing. When the One Piece fans they say these things because Naruto got hacks over them. They don't have to be physically strong because the humans in One Piece they do be physically strong, but like they could punch mountains and islands and all that, like destroy have island level stuff. Like you even seen it when Aokiji picked up that big old block of ice and he threw it at Garp. Like he's strong, bro. They strong, right? But that don't quite mean anything when the other guys got hacks over you, which they do, bro. Like they got ways to bypass that. Like I believe he can make it through pain because he's fast. He's extremely fast by this point. The conquerors, the armament, all that he could possibly knock out the pains and be done, right? But when you get to people like Obito, he even gonna have a nightmare fight with Itachi, really, because if at any point in time Luffy look in them eyes, it's over for him. He gonna be like Kakashi. He gonna be strung up, getting poked up. But I heard some argument where some guy said that Naruto, that he said that Naruto that Luffy anyway, he said Luffy would have problems getting past. He said Luffy would have Madara. He said Madara would have problems because he don't just use Genjutsu. He said he don't just use Genjutsu. Are y'all forgetting Madara used Genjutsu against a fodder guy in the Ninja War? Like when you get to stuff like that, truth seeking orbs, uh, as I already stated, a Renegon, stuff like that, he can't bypass that. I think that's a bit much for Luffy. I'm not saying that at no point in time in the story of One Piece, Luffy won't make it to that level. He will definitely. He as of right now, he can't do anything with them, bro. He just can't. As of right now, Luffy cannot do anything with Madara. He having problem with Obito, Kaguya, or Endgame Sasuke like Naruto fought at the end. He's having problems, and I don't see him making it through that, bro. Remember, Sasuke even unlocked the Rinnegan. You get the six paths, bro. Just like the Sage, you get the six paths. You can take souls, all that. Like, bruh, I don't see him getting past them. I'm being real with that. I don't see them. They moving at light speed now, so you can't use that. Some of them even moving a little bit above that. Teleportation. Sasuke got teleportation. All this. Kaguya teleportation. You got Madara, bro. Yeah, nah. The top tiers of Naruto, in my opinion, as of now, because we don't know. One Piece is still going on. They are over. In my honest opinion, they are over the One Piece verse, and I like the One Piece verse more, bro.
Out his childhood.
But
But let's get on.
Luffy, at this point in the story, would definitely be able to get by. I mean, you have Shikamaru.
Mode with Kurama. So he had
Now I'm gonna go to the Naruto side, right? The Naruto side, if he goes into the One Piece verse, I'm gonna start from where they was at, the ending of where they was at. So it will be Kaido. How do I see Naruto dealing with Kaido? Naruto got ball release. He got the he the sixth pass now. He got true seeking orbs. He could mix his Rasengan with other nature chakras like fire, all that. We seen the lava, bro. Like, come on, some one true seeking orb hit Kaido, it's over. They destroy on a cellular level, bro. He's killing him, bruh. Speed of light, he could do that. Yeah, Kaido is very durable, but he has things that could bypass his durability, bro. Naruto do. He just got things that bypass it, man. So I think Naruto can get past. I'm not saying he won't get hit and all that, but people were saying, "Oh, Naruto's stamina." Naruto literally went through a whole war. He went through a whole war, right? Supplying people with his nine tails chakra, with his chakra, while fighting Obito, while fighting Madara. They didn't beat them. He with no rest. He didn't go and fight Kaguya. Right after he fights Kaguya, he then goes on to fight Sasuke and they fight. Stamina is not an issue on Naruto Pod, bruh. It's not. And I see him taking out Kaido. He would take him out. Now, I don't see Luffy taking out Madara. Kaguya, I don't see him taking out Madara, but eventually, as we all know, Madara got taken out by Black Zetsu, who was Kaguya. He got taken out by that. I don't see him getting past Kaguya at all. And even if he did, he not beating that Sasuke either, who had the power of all the tail beasts. He not getting past that Sasuke either, bro. No, he not doing it. That's not to say in the future he can't, but as of right now, he's not doing it. I don't see him doing it. And then later on in the video, they went and said who they believe. Like later on in the video, they went and said,
Based on the universe theory.
Yeah.
they said, what do you think these people would have done in their verse? And someone said, they said, they see Naruto being part of the Revolutionary Army. I do not see him being part of the Revolutionary Army. Like if you look at the whole story of Naruto, he was basically loyal to the leaf, bro. I see him being a government guy. He would have seen that things are wrong in the government, and he would have eventually been like, I need to fight this guy. He would find out like about Emu and all that, right? And he would want to get them out of the way while keeping the government there. He would want the Marines to stay alive, but he would want the people at the top who are evil gone. I don't see him being in the Revolutionary Army. I see him being like a dark guy almost. That's my disagreements with them in this. In the Luffy side, he basically would have been a rogue ninja, bro. He basically would have been a rogue ninja, and he would have went out on his own. That's how I see that going. And now I'm gonna add on to this discussion. If it's one thing I would agree with Shonen too, is I think Luffy would be a better hero for the Naruto verse than Naruto was. and then what Naruto would be even in the One Piece verse, right? Because Luffy would have, for example, right, all of the evil stuff. No one in Naruto ever really got justice, bruh. All the people who was getting done dirty, they never truly got justice. The Neji thing messed up Sasuke. Them elders that ordered his clan be genocided, they all still there. None of them suffered no punishment. I was mad when I seen Boruto and they was still there. First off, how are they even still alive? What if Luffy was in that verse? We seen how he is in One Piece. Neji would have been like, "Well, this is what this guy did, that," and Luffy would have been like, "Oh, Red, he did that. I'm gonna go kick his ass." He'd have said it just like that. We seen him say it plenty times. I'm going to go fight him. He gonna run me my fade. That whole thing with when he'd have found out what the leaf did to Pain Village and all that, and how the nations was in cahoots and all that, doing all that evil stuff and all that the leaf was doing, he'd have been like, "Oh, bet we running that fade. We running that fade, bruh." All that evil stuff that was going on in Naruto, son. Just those two to name a point. Luffy would have, he would have fought the people who were responsible for doing that. He would have gotten rid of it. That's what Naruto needed. They needed a liberator, and that's what Luffy is. Luffy is he's a liberator, bro. And Luffy is not. He just go with he just Luffy a liberator, and Naruto is I'm gonna go into the system and try to change it from within. That's what Naruto is, and that never really worked for the verse of Naruto. It just continued to hate. Right, even now in Boruto, the nations starting to go back at war. They go back at war still. Right. He never truly fixed anything. Nobody truly got any justice. Whereas Luffy, we seen it time and time again. We seen it with Arlong. We seen it with the cat dude he did. The Don Krieg thing. We seen it with Enlil. We seen it with Crocodile. Kaido. Do I need to keep going? Everywhere he went, he took that out, bro. He took it out. And that's why I say Luffy would have been better for the verse of Naruto than Naruto would for One Piece, or even than Naruto was for his own verse. Because he would have been like, "That's what's happening. They gonna run me that fade, bruh." And he'd have whooped them, and then he would have he would have liberated the people who was getting done wrong. There would have been no Donzo. He would have found out that that's what Donzo did. He'd have whooped them flat out. He wouldn't have messed with the second Hokage. He'd have found out that the second Hokage was doing that. He'd have been trying to run a fade with him, bro. Like, I think that for sure. But this is a little response reaction to the vid, me reacting and giving my own reply to this vid. Go to Shonen, subscribe to him, man. I enjoy him a lot. I hope he see this video or he has some his own critiques of my video. But that'll be it for this, man. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, sub. You know I'll be back and I'll catch you later. Peace.